Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rayne, and we are at the start of a new vlog. Ignore this light on my face. It is reflecting off of this mirror from my overhead light. But I'm going to talk to y'all and get started on my makeup. But y'all aren't going to be with me for long, so hear me out, right? I was going to do a fake vlogmas where I was going to post weekly videos of each week. So it's not every day, but I was technically vlogging every day, but y'all would see the actual videos once a week, right? It was all fun and dandy. I think I made it 12 or 13 days. And you may be like, Brooklyn, we saw nothing of the sort. That's because I stopped vlogging when I realized literally every clip was just of me in bed, y'all. I forgot I don't need much on my forehead because my forehead doesn't really show. But every clip was of me in bed because when I wasn't in bed, I was filming gaming content for my fake gaming miss, where obviously I wasn't posting a video every day, but for the month of December, I've been posting 2 gaming videos a week. So if you watch my gaming channel, y'all have been fed content-wise, but over here, not so much. But I was like, oh my gosh, every clip of me has been in bed and talking about what I did at the day, not actually showing. And I just thought, you know what? And y'all know I'm a yapper, so I was talking for a while. So I don't know, I don't think I'm going to use that footage, which is why I stopped. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to vlog the days leading up to Christmas. I was going to start yesterday, and I was going to vlog the 5 days up to Christmas, and then Christmas Day, obviously. But I decided to film for the gaming channel yesterday. I want to get started for January because I haven't been filming in a few weeks, obviously. Filming or editing in a few weeks, for me at least. I have edited for Mom in the meantime, but for me, no. So I was like, I'll just get started January because there's only 2 weeks left in the year, right? So that's what I did yesterday, and I was like, if I start filming and then, it was just going to be the same thing from the first days of me just talking, because on filming days, I'm filming something else, so there's not really much to talk to y'all about. So I was like, I'll just start today, especially since today, as y'all see me putting on makeup, we have plans today. This morning, the fire truck Santa drove down the street, so I got some stray pieces of candy. How fun is that? That's something that happened, but since I've gotten the stray pieces of candy, I have eaten about 12 pizza rolls. That was my lunch. But let me stop beating around the bush and actually say what the plans for today are once I find my blush. The blush is found. We're using this one today. But the plans are, I am tagging along for a work Christmas party. And there's an ugly sweater contest. We got our sweaters earlier in the month. Oh my gosh. Honestly, it was a couple days ago we got our sweaters. Not gonna lie. Mom got them from Walmart, but she called us to like put them out. Yeah, that's that. I'm trying to make this quick because I have to send y'all somewhere after this. Other than that, my sister and I decorated for Christmas. The rest of the house. I put lights on my tree, and I have my tree up. I put lights on it. I'm borrowing my sister's tree this year because my tree black, so that does not fit the vibe. I was just gonna use it, but my sister offered her tree, so I'm not gonna block my own blessings. Yeah, blush is one. Do I want to put on like shadow? I don't think I do. Who am I trying to impress? No one. What was I saying? I don't know. Anyways, my sister and I decorated the living room and kitchen. I did that. I had my first ever trigger dipper. Very exciting stuff. It was good. Went like 30 seconds after I had the last bite of the food. I went into a terrible, violent, dry heaving spell, and I don't know what that was. Because I wasn't queasy at all while I was eating it, and it wasn't even particularly greasy, the foods that I chose. And there was nothing after the dry heaving spell, so I really don't know what that was about, and I'm not gonna go into it. I don't need to know. But so I had my first ever dipper. Don't know if I'll ever have one again because that is an absolutely diabolical amount of calories for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Like, not even a lot of food. I don't understand how it's so many calories when it's not a lot of food. You know, well, you gotta eat a triple dipper at least once, I feel like. But we got a triple dipper because we've been trying all month to get a Grinch meal, and for some reason, whenever we go to McDonald's, they don't have it. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna get a Grinch meal, but I have had a SpongeBob meal. But the Grinch meal is what I actually wanted. Love the Grinch. I just, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I just really want the socks. Like, all I want. I want the socks and I want the pickle salt. And the pickle salt might come back because I feel like they've had pickle salt before in like little specials. But what about the socks though? You know, I am gonna send y'all somewhere while I finish my makeup. As I told y'all, I filmed the 12 days every day, but my footage is up in the air. She's gone. Well, I still have it, but I'm not gonna use it, right? So I do have something that I am going to be inserting in this vlog that I filmed knowing it was only going to go in the Christmas week vlog, but since I'm only vlogging Christmas week, it's still useful. I vlogged a review and I vlogged a review of everyone's presents as they came in and me wrapping it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should insert that like on actual Christmas Day before I get my gifts, so it's all gifts in one area now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm still gonna talk to y'all when I'm finished so I can focus because I'm like looking at y'all. I am gonna talk to y'all when I am finished because I'm gonna get this done quickly. It's currently 1:18 and the Christmas party is from 2 to 4. So I am on a time crunch. I've been dilly-dallying, I'm not gonna lie. So we'll have to talk later after probably after I do my hair and I'm about to put my outfit on because I do have to show y'all my ugly Christmas sweater. But I have y'all leaning on the laptop, so here it is. So I am about to finish my makeup. Here's how she's going right now. My skin is pretty good right now, I think. So that's nice. But I'm going to see y'all when we're closer to leaving. Hey, hello guys. The overhead lighting is really harsh, but if I lift it up this high, it's not so bad. I have done my makeup, as y'all can see. I haven't done my hair, but I thought it might be smart to, like, you know, Planet Fitness, please. I thought it might be smarter to put my outfit on before I did my hair. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna flip the camera and show y'all what I'm wearing. So here's the outfit. This is the sweater. It's from Walmart. The brand is Holiday Time. I don't know how much it costed, I'm not gonna lie. But it is a kitty. As you see, there's kitties running everywhere. And this present thing is like a pocket, but it's a little kitty. And for the jeans, I'm wearing, well, the bottoms, I'm wearing these jeans because I thought the sparkle was festive. Is Paul here? No, it was just the neighbors, but I thought it was festive. And if y'all remember, I thrifted these for my birthday, and they are Odelia denim. Don't know why the tag is upside down, but it's Odelia denim. I've never heard of the brand before, but they were a fantastic thrift find. My Bratz Diamonds jeans. So I'm about to put those on, show y'all how I look in it, and then get started on my hair. So, all right, here is the outfit. Well, most of it. She is boot cut, of course. And here's what the sweater looks like. I don't know how much better I can make you see. But there we go. So now I'm gonna plug in my flat iron and start doing my hair. I'm wearing a ponytail with a bow because that gives my hair the least amount of chance to move around and get messed up. So please. Into phase 2 of getting ready. It's now 1:44. So there we go. I'm just really hoping there's snacks there. If there's snacks, there's nothing I cannot do. 10 out of 10 experience if there's snacks. Okay guys, I am in bed now. And it's 2 something. Now I just gotta wait for Paul to get back to go. So I'm gonna be right here. Maybe I can nap. I have my phone on a charger, so it's ready. I also have my headphones on the charger, so they're ready, even though I might wear my earbuds, but they're already charged. So we're ready. Y'all are a bad omen. Every time I pick y'all up, I get an ad, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna stop talking to y'all. Hopefully I see y'all when we're on the move. I'm in the car on my lonesome right now. We are about to go, so we'll see you there. I will capture anything I can, but I don't want to film his co-workers or anything. So y'all might see if I find a snack, I'll film it in my hand, things of that nature. But hello guys, I am back home. I didn't really film at the party because the party was in someone's home, so I didn't feel like it was appropriate, and I didn't go to the bathroom or anything, so I was never by myself. But I am gonna tell y'all saw I filmed a clip after the party, and we came across a Dollar General that had a going out of business sale. So I got some things from there, and I'm going to tell y'all, I have the receipt, so I'm going to tell y'all the price it actually was and what I got it for, because everything was obviously on sale. They were even selling the shelves up in there. And the sweater was in Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. That's why I have my kidsy. And we got goodies. So I'm going to give y'all a haul of the goodies as well. But this is my snack tray. It's pretty much my dinner. It was very filled, but I've just been eating it since the party. But there's a lot of things going on. There's things behind me. There's things next to me. There's multiple things we got to talk about. And if you can hear the YouTube next to me, I don't want to be bored while I do this. So hopefully it's not too loud. I'm going to have to actually try that isolate voice feature on CapCut. Let's hope that's not the case. But let's get started. Things first. I'm gonna go with the Dollar General, not Dollar General. It was a Family Dollar that was going out of a business sale. Everything must go sale. So first things first, I got 3 2-packs of these baking bread tins because I really want to start baking in the new year. So I got these and I was like, okay, on sale, and you just wouldn't remember to get them otherwise. But I do want to start baking more. I started cooking more this year, but I just feel like I'm a baker in my heart. Even though I don't like pastries at all, I can force other people to eat them, and that's all that matters. Okay, these were normally $6, but I got them for $4.20. I'm thinking that because I got 3 of them, it would have been, they were normally $2 a piece, I'm guessing. I don't really know, but I got them for $4.20, 6 pans with the lids to go with it. Oh no, it's falling to the floor. Okay, I got this jar of pickles. They're dill spears because I just wanted to eat them. And they are normally $2.80, and I got it for $1.96. I got this for Baby Bear for Christmas. I get the dogs treats for Christmas. Either treats or toys, and this year it was treats. I got them toys last year, but I saw the treats first, y'all. That's why it's treats this year. I didn't put, not much thought went into this, but it is a stuffed poof. Very exciting stuff. I hope he knows what to do with it. He's a little bit ditzy, but I love him endlessly. And this was normally $1.25, but I got it for 87 cents. I also got the baby dog, Luna. I also got something for Luna. And I already gave it to my mom because my mom's gonna give it to her on Christmas. So you could just give it to her at once. You know, I don't have those with me, but it's a really big 50-piece bag of munchie sticks because she really likes munchie sticks, and it takes her a bit longer to eat them, so they'll last longer. But it was a 50-piece, regular price $3.85, and I got it for $2.69. I was about to say $2.96. And now back to stuff for me. I got this nice tumbler thingy. I don't know if tumbler is the right word, but it's a tumbler on the bottom. But I got this nice tumbler. I just thought, y'all know I have my Yeti one, but this one is smaller and it's not insulated, so my tea won't be scalding hot when I put it in there for 6 hours. Like, I love how much it keeps the temperature. It's really helpful with cold temperatures. When you put something hot in there, it's boiling hot for extremely long periods of time. So this would be better to put my tea in than my Yeti. So that's why I got her. And I could pretend I'm a child and drinking out of a sippy cup, because that's exciting. Next, oh, I didn't tell y'all the price. Tumbler, normal price $3, and I got it for $2.10. Then I got this water bottle because I literally just yesterday threw away my last workout water bottle besides the really big one because it had mold in it. I'm assuming the last time I stored it, there was still a wee bit of moisture up in there. And I was like, she got to go to the bin. So she's currently in the bin. And then luckily for me, I ended up at a Family Dollar the next day. And I got this one. It has this rubber band here for grip, I'm presuming. It is very grippy. And it pops open and, you know, drinking action right there. And it's this pretty purpley color, and it is normal. I feel like this was really cheap. This water bottle was $1.75 normally, and I got it for $1.22. So there you go. And by the way, everything in the store was 30 to 50% off. That's what the sales were. And they were selling, I already said, but they were selling like the shelves, the carts. They were selling the checkout desk, everything. So I don't even know what they're going to be putting right there in replacement. But the star of the show that I got this Hershey's strawberry syrup. Me and my sister love strawberry syrup. We love to make strawberry milk with it. We love to put it on ice cream. And we have milk and ice cream right now. That is a rarity, okay? It's the milk. We never have milk, but we have milk right now. And here she is. Maybe I can make strawberry eggnog. Is that diabolical? We shall see. But I got that as well. And the normal price for this $5, and I got it for $3.50. And the last thing that I almost just forgot, I got a candle. Yay! And it's pumpkin cheesecake flavored. It's one of those layered ones. I'm pretty sure the entire scent is pumpkin cheesecake, but it's cute that you can like track of how much that you burned. And it smells very good. Very excited to put it up in my room because y'all know I'm rationing my Bath and Body Works champagne toast candle because I will be devastated when and that runs out. Like, it's gonna hurt my soul. I've had that candle for like a year. I've had it for like a year, or is it over a year? I don't know if I got that candle December or the December before that. I can't really remember. I have to look at my vlogs. Time really is like a whirl because time is crazy, because I really can't believe that literally this decor in my bedroom, it feels like I've lived in this bedroom for a lifetime with this decor. But honestly, I feel like it's not, this room hasn't even been decorated for like months, I don't think. I don't know what timeline I'm living in, but it's not the right one. I'm guarantee you my concept of time is atrocious, but that's a different problem for a different day. Now we're gonna go to the stuff I got from the party. I gotta change y'all because I want to sit crisscross applesauce now. We're gonna go to the stuff I got from the party. Here's my stocking, and these were like our party favors. And then I got a gift of wearing a sweater, even though we were all able to get gifts because it was literally only me and my sister in our sweaters besides the family that threw the party. They didn't listen, babes, but I just knew I was a shoo-in to win because no one else listened. But here's the prize I chose. It was a table of prizes that you could choose from, and I chose What Do You Mean? And it's the Office edition, so it has pictures from the office and the cards, and you pick the funniest. When I picked this up, I was like, oh, they're just gonna have some office themed cards. No, the entire thing is office themed. It's an office expansion pack. I don't know what I was thinking. I really thought I was thinking that it would be the normal game with some office stuff sprinkled in. No ma'am. I don't know why I thought that, but I truly did think that. I just thought it would be a bold choice to choose a themed one like Office instead of the base one to give out as a prize. So that's what my line of thinking was, but no, they're bold and they're brave. We don't even watch The Office for real. I've seen a few episodes of The Office and I love Steve Carell. But yeah, we did some practice rounds in the car, me and my sister, and it was great fun. But that's the prize that I chose. And now we're on to my stocking. My stocking has some slight alterations to it because look, my stocking bust because I sat on it on accident. But there's some slight alterations to my stocking because, hear me out, my sister traded stuff because there's stuff she doesn't eat and there's stuff I don't eat. So we just swap the things that we don't eat. That makes the most sense. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna start with the stuff we swapped because I think we only swapped one thing. So I'm just gonna start. So let me find it. I'm finding it. First things first, this was the thing that was swapped. I have Mr. Beast Feastables. I thought I was gonna live my entire life without ever eating Feastable, but here we are. They're both milk chocolate flavored, and what we swapped is each stocking, it had a Feastables bar in it. I hope they're good at least, but it had a Feastables bar in it, and it had 4 Feastables like Slim Jims. And she doesn't eat plain chocolate and I don't eat Slim Jims, so I gave her my floor Slim Jims and she just gave me the chocolate bars. So we are all at peace. But I'm gonna have my first ever Feastables bar and probably my last, but who knows, it could turn out to be my favorite candy ever. I doubt it, but you never know. Next things next. That is not a saying. Anyways, I'm just introducing the things to y'all as they come out of the stocking. But this is a bath bomb. Look at how cute that bath bomb is. It's a little reindeer and it's cookie scented. I wish I could actually sniff it, but I don't want to open her up. But it's a cookie scented bath bomb. So cute, so fun, so fresh. Are you kidding? Next things next. This is some homemade black chamomile soap. I gotta put it says homemade with love on it and the type of soap it is. It smells really good. We each got different soaps, so we don't have the same soaps in our stockings, but she smells great. And this one, I think this is a body soap, but I'm scared. I don't know if I'm gonna use it on my body because maybe I'll patch test it, because I don't know if I told y'all before. I feel like I've mentioned it. I feel like I've talked about it on this channel, but on my body, because I do break out in a full body rash with other soaps. But you know what, maybe this one won't do it to me. It's mostly just Dial, but I haven't used much bar soaps, and it's specifically bar soaps. Like body washes, I can use body washes. I just can't put body washes on my chest because it'll break me out, but they won't give me a rash. Dial gives me a rash, but I don't think I've ever used a bar soap other than a bar body soap other than Dove and Dial. So I don't know if this is gonna give me a full body rash, but it's at the very least be used on my hands. And you know what? Maybe when I use it on my hands, that'll let me know. Because when I wash my hands with Dial bar soap, I did it one time because I was like, oh, it's just my hands. It should be fine. And my entire forearms broke out in a rash. So it wasn't fine. So maybe I'll wash my hands with this. And if my forearms don't break out in a rash, I know I'm in the clear. But it is black chamomile soap. And the reason I put my finger on it is because it has their family last name on it. And it says down on family name farm, which is very cute. So next things next, but everyone else did not get, I got a pack of dominoes. I don't know how to play dominoes. I've never known how to play dominoes, but this is my chance to learn how to play dominoes. And it says they're classic, and it says 4 and up. If 4-year-olds can learn how to play dominoes, I can learn how to play dominoes. Let's be serious right now. Is there instructions? Oh my gosh, there's instructions. This is actually my moment to learn how to play dominoes. This is my moment. It has an object of the game. See, I don't know, dominoes seem like they involve math for some reason, but let's bring one out. I think they're little dominoes. They are so little and cute. Are you kidding? This would have been really cute to bring to school on test days. Did y'all schools do that in high school on test days? Finals week, because on finals, unless you had a certain grade, you didn't have to show up, right? So on finals in high school, there would be so little people on campus because people will only show up the days that they had a final that they needed to take if they had a low grade. That most of the day, few kids that did come, because some kids' parents, they'd be like, you ain't missing school no matter what. Or the kids that really feel like they have to have perfect attendance, they would be there. And they would gather us up and we would just play board games. Like, that would have been fun to bring. And sometimes some of the kids in my class, they would bring their consoles from home and the teachers would let them hook it up to the projector. Did y'all do that? I don't know. That was long-winded to say that would have been nice. I got this candy cane and it is Lifesavers flavored. Excited to eat that. Next, this pack of emergency toolage. It's a screwdriver and a flathead thing, screwdriver thing, and they both have holes at the end and this ring, so I think you're supposed to put it on the ring and hook it up to the keys so I can be handy on the go. So that's exciting. Next things next, I got Dr. Squatch men's natural soap in the scent Fresh Falls. So let me open that up. So let me say, open it up. I could smell like a dude. The only time I have heard of this brand is when they got in that controversy when they partnered with Sydney Sweeney to put her bath water in soap. But here's the soap. It's pretty, that's for sure. It's pink and blue. It smells like a man and crayon. Perfect combination of man smell and just Crayola, but it's not strong, so it's not completely offensive to my sinuses. But at least I didn't get the Sydney Sweeney one. But I feel like I could just wash my hands with this. I'm not even going to dare wash my body with this one. It says it's created for all skin types, but I don't know. I've just decided to develop allergies later in life. I don't know. But very nice. We love soap. Next things next. This isn't another candy cane. As I said, I sat on the stocking on accident, so this was a casualty. But this candy cane is Skittles flavored. So there you go. And the last thing, I got a Tootsie Pop, and it's orange flavored, I think, because the wrapping's orange, but I got a Tootsie Pop as well. So that is the last thing from the haul. So now it is 9:10 at night, right? By the way, party review. The family was so nice, so sweet. Paul's co-workers were nice. I had a fun time. There was great snacks and great food. And honestly, for it to be a 10 out of 10 experience for me, all there needed to do was be snacks. And there was plenty of tables of snacks. And yes, tables, plural. Had a great time. Desserts and salty. They had charcuterie boards. They had meatballs. They had nachos, they had hot dogs, they had cookies, they had chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered almonds, they had cupcakes, they had fruits, vegetable platters. They had it all. And that's how you get into my heart. And they got into it. I mean, look at this cookie. Look at this cookie. That's how you know it was good. But as you can see, I am on the floor, back on track to what I was saying. It is 9:12 now. So what I'm going to do with the rest of my night, besides get ready for bed, I have London's gifts. I've begged and pleaded to get London's gifts because I just have that wrapping itch. So these are the wrapping papers I am using for the gifts. Mom picked them out and I have them. There's this bag of gifts and then those three right there. I'm not going in depth into them because my sister is vlogging Christmas. So if y'all want to see her gifts in depth, that is not correct, in depth, besides me just wrapping them, actual review, what she thinks of them up close, then y'all are gonna have to watch her vlog. Her channel is London Sky, but y'all are gonna have to watch her vlog to see her presents in depth. I gotta get y'all over there somehow. But I have her gifts in here and I finally want to finish unpacking. As you can see, I finally want to finish unpacking from the Disney trip because I unpacked all the clothes. I unpacked, washed, and hung up every clothing item from Disney. But all of that, well, my robe is in there. I just threw my robe in the suitcase for some reason. And I wear that robe pretty much every day. I don't know why I did that. But besides my robe and my bonnet, the stuff in there is my toiletries, skincare, and makeup. That everything besides my everyday skincare and makeup routine, it's just laying in the suitcase. So I want to finish unpacking that so I can have that patch of ground free in my room, and that is the goal for today. I just want to finish unpacking and then wrap my sister's gifts. I feel like I'm gonna wrap her gifts first because I think she's gone to bed already, but she could always wake up and try to walk in, and I don't want her gifts just out and about unwrapped, and I've already begged for them, so I gotta do my job. I got to do my job, so I'm going to do that. So that's the plans for tonight, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be filming a gaming video tomorrow. I might, simply because yesterday, I feel like I mentioned this earlier in the day, but yesterday I did edit and upload a video for the first week of January, that gaming video. I edited and uploaded it, but I filmed literally 90% of the way through filming a second gaming video. I was in OBS. I switched to OBS and I looked and I realized I had accidentally turned off my mic 10 minutes into the video. So after 10 minutes, it was literally just game audio and me being a mime. So that video obviously had to get scrapped. So instead of getting 2 videos out of my filming session, I got only 1. So I was just like, you know what? Let me film again this week. So at least I'll have more cushion after Christmas. This ribbon is slipping off of my ponytail. Let me just pull it off. Anyways, I was just like, let me just film while I have the energy. I have to pick a new game because obviously the game yesterday, I filmed a game and now I know everything that's going to happen in said game. So I have to film a new game, which sucks because I made an entire schedule for January. So I knew all the videos and games I had to play and videos I had to film, things of that nature. But we're going to figure it out. But I'm gonna get started on wrapping and that'll be that. I'm gonna flip my laptop around because I'm gonna turn around. I can't face the bed while I'm wrapping, obviously, so I gotta flip it on around get a move on because I don't want to be up super late because I am a bit tired today. And I gotta be up earlier because I don't want to film late into the night, which is another thing that sucks about yesterday because I was filming until 9 p.m. just to only get one video that was usable. That sucks, babes. I was filming that other video for like 45 minutes. That ain't right. Just not, okay? It's just not. But that's not the first time that's happened. There's been a handful of gaming videos that are just in the ether, and it's always because, no, it's not always. It's like it's a 50-50 chance. The reason there's gaming videos y'all will never see is because either it was a mic issue and the mic wasn't recording, or there was a period of time when this updated and for some reason my OBS would just crash randomly while I was filming. So at a random, it would just crash, and obviously I wouldn't know that it crashed because I don't have dual monitors. So I would finish playing the game, open up the OBS tab, and be like, well, 12 minutes in, it just stopped recording, even though I've been recording for an hour and a half, talking to myself, playing with the voices in my head, I guess. So in those situations, oh my gosh, it's happened a few times, and now I have PTSD. So whenever I'm playing a game, I go to OBS, I get paranoid, and I open OBS every 8 to 10 minutes to make sure it's still recording while I'm playing a game, because I'm so scared it's gonna do it to me again. But the mic, it tripped me up this time. The mic got me. The last time I lost a video was during Spooktober. So it's been a good 2 months since I've had a mishap like this, but it was a blissful 2 months. Luckily enough for all of us, I am still ahead, but I still want to record more. This is the yapping problem I'm talking about, but I still want to record more because I have a video coming out December 24th and December 27th. So if I were to take this week off, hypothetically, then I would only have a video for the 31st and the 7th. And I like to typically be at least 2 weeks ahead. You might be like, Brooklyn, that is 2 weeks ahead, but not really. I mean ahead of the week I'm currently in. So I would took this week off. I would be in the upload week of the 31st with me, which means I would have to, be 1 week ahead in my heart. And I like to be able to take big breaks from filming like I was able to do, because I took like 2.5 weeks off from filming this December. I like being able to do that because then whenever I'm filming my gaming videos, I'm very excited to film and I'm high energy because I'm excited to go back to playing games, It helps me not burn out, basically. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, now that I've told you a bunch of things you didn't need to know, nor probably didn't want to know, I'm actually gonna start wrapping gifts now because it's about to be 9:30. At this potato, it's a heart-tato. It even has a face. It looks like it's suffering a little bit. Heart-tato. Hello guys, it is December 23rd. It's like 8 o'clock at night, but I have my dinner here. I'm a bit tired now, but we are here. I was going to do my nails, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing them today. But we're trying a new place today. The curse continues. Every time I vlog, we get fast food. It's scientifically proven at this point. But this place is called Sunny's. I've never heard of it a day in my life, but here's the branded barbecue sauce packets. So there you go, because the barbecue sauce isn't really on the food. But I got the sizzling BBQ and the mild BBQ to try. The biggest toast I've ever seen in my life, ever. I got the baked beans, and I got a rib, and then some brisket right there. And that is my dinner. I'm not particularly hungry because I did eat lunch really late today. And when I say I'm not hungry at all, but I'm gonna attempt to get this down and have my drink right here. But soups, exciting stuff. I didn't vlog yesterday or the beginning of today because I wasn't doing anything. Like, I making the decision of this channel to like talk so much about nothing at all. This channel, y'all are just gonna see me when y'all see me for the foreseeable future, because I just say a lot of fluff when I don't have anything to do. So I was supposed to be posting every other Friday. Y'all are just gonna be seeing me when I have things going on at this point, especially since I post so much on the gaming channel, like at least a video a week there, but sometimes it's multiple videos a week. So if you really want to see me, you'll be there. The only person who's really suffering with this decision is my mother. Let's be honest. She's the only one who's going to suffer because of this. But yeah, if you really want to see me, I post on my gaming channel all the time. And it's so fun, so fresh. I'm even making gaming friends with other small YouTubers. And that is all I can ask for. Maybe we could create a content house together. Like, that makes sense. But anyways, I'm going to try this. I would try it with y'all, but I find it absolutely disgusting to hear people eat. So I'm going to turn off the camera, try it, and then I'm going to come back with a review of each element. So there you go. Hello guys, Merry Christmas Eve. It is 10 till 5. I've just been maxing and relaxing all day, but it's caught up with me. I have to do my nails, and since it's Christmas Eve, I'm just going to do them holiday instead of, you know, playing Christmassy, because it's gonna be Christmas Christmas is gonna be over most of the time I have these nails. But I don't even remember if I showed y'all. I think it was in the moments that I stopped vlogging, I'm pretty sure. But I did order like Christmas nail jewels and stuff on Amazon, so I can show y'all. I don't even remember what day it came. Somewhere in the gap of me not vlogging, it came. But it came with exceptionally sharp, they are super duper sharp, and they look like the ones that came with my eyelash kit. They're just unsafely sharp, so I can't even interchange them with the ones from my eyeshadow kits. It came with this white colored pencil that you cannot, like, I don't know why this would ever come with nail supplies. What is this supposed to do? I have absolutely no idea, but it came with this as well. And then it came with nail sticker sheets and the jewels and things. But the sticker sheets is these cherries and bows, which is what my sister wants. She said she missed her nail appointment yesterday, so she's gonna get her nails done on the 26th. So this is the one that she wants to use. This is the one that I'm going to use today, and it is these snowflakes, because that's winter themed. And then there's the red and white, really Christmassy ones with like Christmas trees and presents. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, my nails, they aren't even big enough for these. Like, I think my nails back down to their normal length. The only reason I kept them this long was because y'all know this was my Disneyland set. So I was like, I want to be able to fit designs, so I grew them out. Like, I didn't cut them. So that's that. They're going back to normal. So most of this stuff wouldn't even fit on my nails normally. So we got her. Let me keep out the sheet that I'm using. Put up this. Okay, here's the nail jewels it came with. I gotta show you through the back. There's these little tiny balls with randomly 5 stars in there. These are Christmas stockings. Y'all can't see them very well, but I'm not gonna do better to show y'all. This top right is candy canes with a bow on it. You know what? I could take out the big ones, but like the small ones, I'm just gonna tell y'all. Okay, this is, what are these? It's so dark, I can't even see. Okay, I've turned the light on because it was so dark I couldn't even see what was in here. Okay, so these are clear gems, red gems, green gems. These are small cherries, and these are large cherries, and the other ones are big enough that I can grab them and show y'all up close and personal what they look like. Okay, We have this cute candy cane with a pink bow on it. Very cute. I'm trembling because I had sweet tea today, and instead of the sleepy route, it went the pack route because I've had caffeine now. So pray for me because, okay, we have a cute little stocking. This is mistletoe, I'm pretty sure. This is mistletoe. I might use one of these on my nails, but like, will they even go with my nails? Probably not. No. Our Christmas bells. Well, they're just bells, but they have like a Christmassy plant on it. Or is that a bow? Oh, it's a bow. Never mind. It doesn't have a Christmassy plant on it, but it's a Christmas colors bow. Here's a little Christmas tree. There's a star on there. I just need to hold it somehow, but little Christmas tree. And they have a wreath, a little wreath. So that is all of the items. If I used one, I don't even know which one I would use because the theme of this set is blue and white, you know, like a snowy Christmas thing. So I don't even know. I don't know what I'm going to use. There's also another. I have more. I thought these were really cute. These are not from the set. My sister gave them to me from her old nail set. I don't know what 7 and 10 used to be because they are empty, but these are cute little gems as well. Maybe I'll use one of these or something. Who knows? But maybe not because I'm going really simple. Oh, I'm getting a call. I am back. I'm about to get started. I gotta see if I have the correct blue even up in here. When I tell you I'm in a fight with this caffeine and I am losing. I cannot have, it's the tea, the Sunnies from last night that I never gave a full review of. It was fine. I like the beans and I like the rib. The other stuff was fatty, so it was disturbing. But I did like the ribs and the beans and the bread, even though there was a lot of butter on that bread, which was also disturbing. But you know what? It fed me. And that's all that matters. But that tea also came with the little family meal thing. And it is tearing me up and I will never touch it again. It's one of those places that makes their sweet tea there. I don't know if there's 500 milligrams of caffeine in it or what, but it's tearing me up. Let's see. We have this blue, which I think is pretty, but it's never, the color is never fully accurate. So let's see what she actually looks like. A bit more dull. Looks the same on camera, but you can still tell that it's a bit more dull. But you know what? I feel like it'll do. I am trembling. This blue, it looks a bit too deep for what I'm going for. I wanted like a light blue. That's too deep of a blue. It's like a denim-y blue, I would describe that. We have this one as well. This is from one of my older sets of polish. The oldest set of gel polish I have. It is a pretty blue. Is there any other lighter blues? There's this light blue, and that's the last light blue I have in the case. Oh, this is green. In what world is this color? You see what I be saying? In real life, it looks only green. You can't even see the blue in it. Cute. So I think I'm just gonna go with this. Oh, disaster has struck. Which I have my movie. I have a movie on the laptop ready to roll for when I start, which is gonna be right now. I'm hoping this doesn't take very long because I don't want to spend very long, let's be honest. And I'm using, this is gonna be the first time using the nail lamp that my sister passed down to me on myself. So that's exciting. And whatchamacallit, I don't know what I'm trying to recall. Was it nail related? Oh, I'm watching, I don't know if this was what I was about to say, but I just thought of something new to say. I'm watching Mrs. Wintersborn because last time I watched Mrs. Wintersborn, it was on, I remember it was on New Year's Eve while I was doing my nails, right? And I feel like I had a good year that year. I don't remember what Christmas Eve it was, okay? Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. I don't know which one, what year New Year's Eve. Definitely wasn't last year's New Year's Eve. One of the years on New Year's Eve, I watched Mrs. Wintersborn as I was doing my nails. And I promise you, good things came of it. So I'm gonna watch it on Christmas Eve this year, and maybe it'll give me good luck this year. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw it was free with ads. And I was like, I remember last time I watched it, it was on New Year's Eve, and the dots connected. How it's crazy that I don't remember what year it was, but I was sure good things happened that year. I don't know, but I promise you, my conscience is telling me years happened the year I watched Mrs. Wintersborn on New Year's Eve. And Christmas Eve is close enough. It's the eve of something. Okay. I'm also looking these little jewels my sister gave me, but is there any holiday-y ones that I would like to use? Any wintry ones? No. They're also really big, so they even fit on my nail. I have to pick a really small one. Really small one. I never really use, but literally we're doing pretty much the all solid blue with a snowflake on one of the nails, and if I feel a little extra, I might glue one of these on a different one of the nails for a little razzle dazzle, and that's literally it. So there you go. Maybe I'll try on my birthday set, but I can't even promise that. But let me plug up my headphones because the nail stuff is loud and I want to be able to hear the movie. So we're plugging it up to the laptop, and that'll be that. So I shall see y'all when I am with my nails, hopefully. And next time y'all see me tonight, I'll either have food or my Christmas Eve PJs. Either or, no in between, okay? But first things first, gotta do the nails. And we're going back to our fall and winter shape. Well, not fall and winter. Our fall and spring shape. Not fall and spring. Oh my gosh, my winter and spring shape. And my winter and spring shape of nail is almonds, because it's my favorite and it's my favorite times of year. So that, we're going back to that shape. This was also going back to coffin, was also just for Disney. Really changed things up for it, but goodbye. Hello everybody. I have gotten my Christmas Eve gift, which is the jammies, if y'all remember, from last year, but there are a couple of extra things. Here's the extra things because I had them in my pockets. I got 2 e.l.f. lip tints. They're the glossy lip stains, and it is in Pinkies Up and Spicy Sienna, and I'm gonna half swatch them on my lips before I go to bed. Next we have my scent, and it is the Moschino Toy 2. I would read the notes to y'all. It's sprayed on the box. It smells very good. I'm easy to please. It just has to not have vanilla in it, and I'm good. But there she is. This is not so cute. This bottle is so cute. It's like baby bear. Baby bear. Oh, speaking of, I just looked at my hands. My nails are done. Look at them. These are them. You see, I just went with a winter theme because we're only gonna have these. If I went Christmas, I'm only gonna have them for one day, but here they are. So, but here is the scent. There she blows. I'm looking at the screen a lot because I'm trying to make sure everything is in frame. But that is my new signature scent for the year. So this is my first expensive perfume ever. Very exciting. Now we have my pajamas. We got 2 pajamas this year because there were no slippers. So I'm gonna start with my Christmas PJs. And my Christmas PJs, it is Joy Spun, and here's the top. It's a long sleeve. The neckline says "You are gorgeous," and they are Christmas puppies and kitties. Look, oh, where's the kitty? There's a kitty. But there are pups and kitties, and it's super duper soft. And then they have the slacks. They look to be wide leg, well, straight fit at least. So there you go. And she got this in a small for me, and that's what I'm going to be wearing tonight. And then my extra jammies. They are baby fat, y'all. Baby fats. And y'all know I was gutted that I was not able to wear my baby fat top on the Disney trip. And now look at me, baby fat pajamas, y'all. And as you see, it has the print. The bottoms have this print as well, but the trim is pink. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera. And then there's this deeper pink bedazzled logo on the pocket, and on the back it says baby fat across the back. So fun. And the bottoms, they are here. They're straight fit as well, straight leg. The drawstring is the same pink as the trim on the top, and on, I feel it, on the hip you have the bedazzled baby fat there as well. Nothing on the back. I feel like it would be a little uncomfy if it was on the back, but there she is. And I believe she got these in a medium, if I remember. These are in a medium. So there you go. So excited to put these on, but it's the festive season, so I must wear the festive jammies. So that is everything I opened today. I put, my tree is bare, y'all, because I put all of my gifts under the tree for the first year ever. I put my gifts under the big tree. But I'm gonna take a sleep aid tonight, just so I sleep through the night. I don't know what it is. On the best of nights, I don't sleep through the night. So I know tonight I'm really not gonna sleep through the night. I'm a serial wake upper. I don't remember the last time I went to sleep and just woke up and been up for the day. I wake up at the most obscure of times. Well, luckily, because I never really sleep through the night, I go back to sleep like a pro. It's nothing for me to go back to sleep. But I feel like if I'm excited, it's gonna be a thing for me to go back to sleep. So I'm just gonna take a sleep aid. And that'll be that. I need to take it now because it is late. And it takes a minute to kick in. So I should do that now. But let me stick my things in my bag. I am gonna swatch these. But it's Christmas. So exciting. So excited. I thought about doing lashes, but I just feel like I shouldn't torture them today. I could take this pimple patch off. The pimple patch matches my nails because it's light blue and white plaid, so it's kind of more on theme, but I should probably take it off. I'm even gonna take my bonnet off for present opening because this is a special moment, y'all. I'm gonna take my bonnet off. Yes. But I'm gonna see y'all actually on Christmas morning. How exciting is that? So see y'all later. Hello guys. It is the afternoon now. I have spent my morning. I've gotten acquainted with my items. Not really, but I'm going to get acquainted with my items. But before I really got up in there, I wanted to film the haul for y'all while they're in their tip-top pristine condition. So we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna start with this one because I have it on. It is a smartwatch. I don't know the brand. I don't know the brand, but I asked for a new smartwatch because, as y'all know, mine was decomposing. She was falling apart. But here is the new one. It's rose gold, I think. My eyes switch between being able to tell if it's rose gold or just, that's Mr. Sheffield's face in the screen. I was like, I know I just saw that man. And I did just see that man. Saved it from the playroom. Oh. But as I said, mine is decomposing. But my eyes, I can't just, me and my sister is switching in our eyes. It's switching between gold and rose gold colored, and I'm inclined to think it's rose gold colored because if I can open it up for you guys, I opened it on up for you guys. I'm inclined to think it's rose gold because it came with an extra strap. So exciting. But it came with a rubber strap as well, and it's pink, so you would think that if it's pink, that it would be a rose gold base, right? Or is it just a plain gold base? I really can't tell. On camera, it looks bronze because it looks close to my skin tone, but it is what it is. And it came with the wire. It's still that weird magnetic wire thing. I think all of the watches just do that. It would feel safer for me if watches just plug in, but they refuse with all their might to do such. But this is everything that it comes with. because something about that magnetic thing, it just does not seem sturdy to me. And if it's not magnetized on just right, it's not charging a thing. So that's aggravating, but that's what the watch industry has decided for themselves. Next thing, because I'm also using it right now, look at her. It is a Bratz cup. I have never had a tumbler for myself. I think it said it was 24 ounces. She's official. The straw has it does not move the little star, but it has the Bratz star on it. It has the star with the Bratz logo. And then we have, it says Bratz and has all 4 girls. It's a little condensation-y because, let me wipe that off so y'all can see properly. I have a drink in there. But it got all 4 girls. They're only, Chloe and Jade look fine. Sasha, she's only mildly whitewashed, which is better than usual. Hello. Yasmin, however, they've made her completely Caucasian for whatever reason. These poor 2 girls, their skin tone can never be consistent. Yasmin's on her winter shade right now, I guess. But we have the girls, and I'm gonna be so fancy. Y'all aren't gonna see me drinking out water bottles anymore. I'm a new woman. I'm fancy now. I have a tumbler, and it's with one of my favorite things. So as I said, y'all know it's distracting to me, so it might be distracting to y'all. I am going to be looking in the viewfinder a lot, simply because it's a haul. But normally I try not to look. I'm saying viewfinder. It's my phone screen because I'm filming front facing. I just want to make sure everything's in frame. The next thing we're just gonna grab. This is closest. I got another disposable camera, which is gonna be way easier for my scrapbooking. Even though I still haven't finished scrapbooking the first year of pictures, we're gonna have a picture. We're gonna have this year's as well, and it has 28 photos. It looks like it has 28 photos. Is it gonna focus? Hello? It said no, it's not gonna focus, but it has 28 photos in there, and there she blows. Very excited stuff. We'll do this one next because it's right here. This is in this cute Merry and Bright box, and it is jewelry in here. So in this box, I put all of the jewelry. There's tissue paper in there as well, but I put all the jewelry in this box for whatever reason. I just felt like doing that. But it's this white and yellow box. Opening her up upside down. Let me flip that around and try again. Opening her up and go. First things first, we have 2 new Coach ear cuffs. So now I have 2 pairs of Coach ear cuffs to my name. 2 pairs of ear cuffs in general to my name. But these are super pretty. Y'all can't really see because it's not focusing all that well. No, cannot see because it's not focusing all that well. Maybe for the small stuff, I'll give y'all a close-up with the back camera at the end, if I remember. But here they are. They have butterflies, and the cuff itself has rhinestones down them. I don't know if you could tell. If you can't, my bad. But you know what? Let me try them on because I have not tried them on. But here she is. Let's see her on the ear. I have no idea what's going on right now. Is it on my ear? No, it is not. What am I doing? I need a mirror. You would think this would be simple. Ow! Oh, it's not gonna fall off. It's really tight. Ew. Owies. Oh my gosh, it's on. Oh my gosh, she's on. I gotta show my mom. So I gotta put the other one on. It's really tight. Oh, I just ripped it right off. So now I gotta hurt myself again. Oh my gosh. And when I say it's tight to put on. It's comfortable once it's on, but my oh my, does she hurt to put on. Ow. Cute. She's gonna be like, why is your ear bright red, babes? And that's because I forced it on my ear with no mirror. But you know what? They say beauty is pain, which it really isn't, but some things are painful. Always. She's cute. She's on. She's cute and she's on, but it looked like. Is this one on sturdy? I think it is. Look at me being childish and refusing to pierce my ears. It's paying off for me. I'm being accommodated. Should I put a ponytail holder in? I feel like that'll help whatever happening on my head. So let me do it. Grab the first one I saw, which is this one. So let me put a ponytail in because I look a mess. I look a mess and it's throwing off the vibes. But I'm gonna put a necklace on and then show her what it looks like. And I have to force her to take her laptop because I've had her laptop for the longest while. And this is the next thing. It is a necklace. It is a Kendra Scott necklace, which my sister has explained to me what that is. But it's so pretty. That's all that matters to me, is that it's pretty. It's a pretty gemstone. The gemstone is really rough to the touch. It's like geode. It's like a geode. It's really rough. And it has 4 prongs. She's golden. I don't know what stone it is, but it's a white one. And the back of the necklace has that little dangle detail thingy that y'all can't really see because it's out of focus. But is that my fault? No, it's Apple's fault. That's what I say. Do I have scissors? Because I don't. Scissors? Here she is. Here she is. Even the back has detail on it, so it's not just plain in case it accidentally flips around throughout the day. And it has a nameplate on the necklace as well. So we're gonna put her right on. I'm so cute. Anyways, that's besides the point. We got the necklace on. We're dainty and expensive, y'all. Dainty and expensive. I promise y'all, I'm going to have new hair by my birthday. I think I'm gonna go back to braids because it's been a minute. I had this sew in, and then before that I did my first ever self crochet style, so I feel like it's time to go back to braids. This is not related to the point at all, but I just feel like in the new year my hair will, I want hair on my head. Okay, I feel like the only time my hair thrives is when my hair is constantly done. So I'm gonna put my differences aside. Okay, I'm gonna put my grievances aside, and I am going to have my hair loose max a week before I do it again. That is my goal for myself, and it's very doable because I do all my hair. It's not like I have to save money to get my hair done. I do it all, you know. So like it's just a matter of laziness, and that's always what it's a matter of. But look at how cute. Back on topic. So that is the jewelry of this year. So let me put it all back in this box before I force my mom to look at me while wearing it. Did it not just sound like a phone call hung up? I feel like it just sounded like a phone call hung up, but I was not on because I'm talking to y'all. And next thing, we're doing all the parent gift first, and then we're gonna do the gift from my sister and the gift from Tanaya, which is my brother's girlfriend. So we're going in that order. Okay, things next. First, a sip from my cup. Now the next item. Okay, it's the first venture. I have ventures I want to go on in the year, and I want to get into baking. Okay, really want to get into baking, and I want to be able to bake whenever I want to bake. Okay, I needed my own supplies to do so, and my mom got me a baking set, and it is all silicone. Today I've never heard of a silicone baking set. I did not know you could put silicone in the oven, y'all, until today, and have it be like, but that's so nice because it's gonna be so easy for me to clean. It's the exact same color as my nails, this entire set, but I only opened 2 of the things. Well, me and my sister only opened 2 of the things, so we're gonna go through the whole set right now with y'all. I said we like my sister's hair. Me. This lock of hair came out of my ponytail. Ignore it. Anyways, so we have this 6-piece muffin tin. I'm so excited. I just feel like I'm going to be so talented, and that's why I get discouraged. That's why I can't play the piano now. I always feel like I'm going to be so talented and gifted, and then I'm mediocre, as everyone is when they start a new thing, and I'm like, so clearly it's not for me. But I just feel like this is for me. Okay, be so talented. So here you are. This is the 6th one. which is probably gonna be for me. I can cook in here as well. I can make egg bites. All right, and then for when I want to cook, okay, something attached. When I want to cook for the family, there's, okay, array, 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, there's 12 for when I want to cook for the family. And then I want to use 2 racks. I can make 18. I can make 18. I want to cook. Is that correct math? Yes, it is. So there's 18 little tins. This is probably gonna get the most action. This littler one. Okay, let me just set it over here. And I'm keeping the set in my room because I'm a hoarder of things that are mine. Yes, I am. I keep all my dishes in here. As y'all see, I keep them on that shelf over there because I don't know why. I do the dishes anyway, so it doesn't make a difference, but I don't know. I just feel like my soul will be set ablaze if I see someone use a dish of mine. It just doesn't feel right. I have like guard like a dog. I also have food aggression like a dog. I don't know. Okay, these are the 2 utensils that came with it. Did I have told y'all the brand? The brand is Hansanati. I made that up. Hansanti. The brand is Hansanti, and it's a 7-in-1 in blue. It comes in blue and gray. Okay. Oh, it also has the list on the thing, so I didn't even have to like array. Okay, so this is so pretty and pastel. Okay, so this is the brush. I thought it was gonna, I know it's a brush, but I thought it was gonna have a fancy name. It literally just says brush. But this is a brush. I can butter things, y'all. Butter things. And I butter a lot of things in my life. So there you go. I can butter things professionally now. And then we have the cutest little spatula I've ever seen. I've never seen a spatula this little, but it's little and cute. I'm gonna throw all this extra packaging away. But look at this cute little spatula. And they can hang on things, but the holes are really little. They can hang on the thumbtack. Here they are. So there's that. Next thing, and my sister looked it up on TikTok because obviously she's never seen silicone cookware too, but they're supposed to be incredibly I just got a comment on YouTube. How exciting. It popped up. That usually doesn't happen. That's why I was so confused. Okay, oh, it's supposed to be incredibly non-stick even without spray. Now I'm gonna use spray because I'm scared, but it's supposed to be incredibly non-stick even without it. Well, spray or butter, you know. This is the loaf pan. Yes, the loaf pan. So cute, so fun, so fresh. It has big lips, which I assume is so I can grab it more easily, because that's another thing. I was like, are you sure you can sit this in the oven? Because it's so flimsy. How you gonna get it out safely? But I guess they tried to negate that by making the grabbing parts so big, because obviously the silicone isn't gonna get super hot. I don't think. I should probably not like raw dog it either way, but it's nice to know. Okay, looks like a little bedpan, but it is a cake tin, I believe. Yes, this is the round cake pan. Yes, I've never seen a cake pan. It really looks like a little bedpan. That's so cute. She's so cute. I love her. She has character. Kind of looks like a hat as well. Whoa, look like Erykah Badu nowadays. Okay, so here she is. Obviously, all will be washed before use, especially since I just stuck my head in one. And then the last piece. Open her up. This is the square cake tin. So here she goes. One has a little symbol on the back, and it's of looks to be a wine glass and a fork. Y'all can't see it really. Oh wait, you can kind of. It looks like a little wine glass and a fork, and it looks like the others don't have that for it. Oh wait, no, this one has that. Oh wait, no, they all do have that. They're just in different places. I think it's because it's showing that it's life safe. That's my guess. And speaking of, I already know I'm gonna have to split this clip into 2 because I'm already filming for 23 minutes, and y'all know on Apple when the clips get really long, sometimes they don't like to pop up when you're trying to transfer footage. But here is the entire set, and it's gonna be so easy for me to store. Like, I could just get one of my tote bags. I could get my UMES tote bag, put this all in there, and put it under my bed. Y'all know I store everything under my bed. Like, Am I? I'm going to be a baker. I'm going to be a new girl. When, you know what? Not even when the new year hits. From now on, I'm a new girl. And me and my sister are doing a fitness challenge. Who am I? I'm drinking out of a tumbler. I have an expensive brand on that I've never heard of. And I'm baking. I'm doing fitness, which was, I always kind of did, but I'm doing it as a challenge, okay? I'm brand new. I got a new disposable camera. Y'all never got to see my full body in the pajamas either, so I'll do a full body shot of that as well. But I gotta start a new clip so we don't have any transfer issues. So new clip is started. We are still on the parent gifts. There is 3 more parent gifts. Oh my goodness, is more hair adding to this chunk, or am I tripping? Let me fix. I feel like the chunk is just getting bigger and bigger. That's what I feel like is happening. Oh, the Christmas, oh, I was supposed to say the Christmas episode of The Nanny is on, but that is a spoiler. But since I'm spoiling, let me just get it right in there. It is the box set of The Nanny. The box set of The Nanny, y'all. Seasons 1 through 6. Seasons 1 through 6. This is the back of the box. This is the front of the box. This is the side of the box. The complete series. And it has a bonus feature that I cannot reach because I don't have a remote. But it's there. It's there though. And it is select episode commentaries by Fran Drescher. As you can see, here's the boxes. This is seasons 1, 2, and 3, and this is seasons 4, 5, and 6. But here's the both of them, and I'll show you what the inside. Oh, bump y'all a little bit. I'll show you what the inside looks like. The inside has all of the episode. Well, it has obviously all of the discs for episodes or whatever, but as you can see, one is missing, and that is because we had a game room slash playroom in our home, and it was my sister's room basically. So the game room became my sister's room is what I'm trying to say. So we don't have one anymore, but we did have one, and in there we had a VCR and a DVD player. I tried to save the VCR, but she was beyond saving. But I was able to save the CD player, and I kid you not, the CD player is probably 15 years old. But I stuck one of these bad boys in there, and she's playing right now. That's why I was like, the Christmas episode is on. That is because I could not wait. That's why it's missing. I just really wanted to see if it worked, and I also wanted to see if the CD player still worked. She's fighting for her life, and she makes scary noises, but she still works, and that's all that matters. And when I opened it up, there was there was a DVD of Bruce Almighty in there when I opened it up. That's a fun surprise. I love Jim Carrey. So surprises all around, Christmas miracles all around. But I almost cried when I opened this one. I was so excited, and now they can never take The Nanny away from me again, because ever since HBO Max betrayed me, it's been really rough for me, because they have it on Prime and they have it on Peacock, but it's with ads. What kind of person do I look like watching The Nanny with ads? Ads? That's insane. So now I have it back forever, and no one can ever, if they remove it off of every streaming platform ever and wipe it from the internet, I can still watch The Nanny. So there you go. That was really dramatic. So anyways, I got that, and she is on the TV. Hello guys, I am back. Let me move my laptop because it is taking up a lot of the space here. And it is a while later because I ran out of storage and I had to transfer my footage, and then I got a call, and I was on that call for over an hour. And then I wanted to converse with the family and then scroll on Instagram for a little bit. But now I'm back. I am back now. And that's all that matters. I believe we left off on this box set, and I think I was able to say everything I wanted to, but I don't really know. But just know I love her. She's a part of my life now. Next thing I got, it is This is a Winx comic. And if y'all should know how I feel about the Winx, if y'all have seen any of my 20 rants that I've had over the years over my channel, because Netflix is attacking my pride and joy, the Winx. I love the Winx with everything in me. And this is the graphic novel version of the first 9 episodes, y'all. The first 9 episodes in graphic novel form. And it is so pretty. The drawing style is so pretty. It's slightly different from the show, but it's updated and elevated version. I feel like this is the art style they should have gone with for the Netflix reboot. You see how I'm giving y'all free game, Netflix? This is what y'all should have done. Something like this for the reboot, and a better plot and better ideas, but we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere, and this is where we're starting. This would have been way better animation style. Still has the unique charm, but with a slight elevation. You see how they did this well is because they did it without your involvement. So consider that. But I absolutely love this thing. It's literally the first 9 episodes. I was looking through, and I can literally, as I'm looking at it, I can just see the episodes playing in my mind. It is so fantastic. And look at the girls. Just look at the girls. And it has Althea in the back. Don't play with the girls. Don't do it to them. Don't play with them. But before we get on to the next stuff, I do have an update. My brother and his girlfriend are going to be here shortly. I didn't film anyone opening my gifts, so I'm not going to film them open my gifts either, because that's special treatment. But so far, everyone has really enjoyed their gifts that I gotten them. I've definitely already, y'all, before this segment, y'all will have already seen the process of me getting the gifts and wrapping them. So y'all already know what they got, but my brother and his girlfriend are getting their gifts when they get here. And baby bear, I don't know if he's coming though, but so next gift is this. We're still on the parents' gifts. It has this case, and this will be a hint towards the next thing, but this is what the case looks like. Have my little pumpkin here, which is a pin cushion. Some things just come out of places. I don't know where this stuff is coming from, y'all. I don't. But there's so many things in here. There's this bag of miscellaneous items. There's buttons and safety pins and tiny clips and things of that nature in there. And then there's, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, but these are the most heavy duty scissors I've ever seen in my life. Look at that. Ready? That's insane. These are the sharpest scissors I've ever seen in my life. Nice. Watch me try to cut my hair with them. A disaster waiting to happen. Hold on. Oh my goodness. There's these thingies, whatever they are. This little thingy that I can't really use because I have nails, longer nails, so it doesn't go down very far. But there's this little thingy as well that I think it's so you can go like this, but I don't know. But there's so many things in here. There's seam rippers. There's a bunch of push pins and needles in different colors. There's so much thread. There's whatever this thing is. I don't know. There's tape measures. There's the clippies. There's a crochet hook for some reason. I don't know. I'll figure it out while it's in there. Where did these 2 rolls of thread come from? I have absolutely no idea. But they came from somewhere and they're in there. I have a white colored pencil. There's whatever that metal thing is right there. These red things. Yes. These look like what you use to sew up when you finish knitting, to sew things together. That's what that looks like with yarn, but that's what, you know. There's more needles right here. There's more needles in there, but it's so fantastic. That's when I said there's a bunch of buttons and button backs and safety pins and things like that in there. So if that didn't give you a hint as to what it goes with, then I'm just going to show you. Okay, you don't have to use that much brain power. It is a little hard to close, however, but not too bad. Once you get the zipper going, it just doesn't like to get going for you. But here is what it goes with. You can't really tell from the box, but it says best choice products. And there's a little box in here, and this little box is even more of a hint. This is everything that's in the little box. My sister said these were called bobbins. That's exciting. So there's a bunch of little colors, a bunch of threads, these little scissors, another seam ripper, that little threading thingy, and another tape measure, and another one of those little cap thingies, but it's pink. So that comes with the gift. And now we're going to slide her on out. It is heavy. I want to open up the phone for you guys. Look at her. She is a sewing machine. This is another thing I'm just convinced I'm going to be amazing at. I'm going to start with upcycle projects because I feel like that's eco-friendly and it'll be more simple for me to start and get the hang of things. And then I'm gonna start making my own garments because I'm clearly meant to be a fashion designer. I just feel like that's the case. So there you go, I'm meant to be a fashion designer. And this is also in this pretty blue. Everything's in a pretty blue. And you know what I said, even though it sounded nuts. Even though it sounded nuts at the beginning of the year, I said my signature color for the year is Cinderella blue, and look at me now. That's what this means. I'm on the right track in life, and good things are gonna happen to me. Watch, I'm gonna be in matching PJs and rich by next Christmas. That's what this means. But I have absolutely no idea how to work it. But luckily for me, I absolutely love instruction manuals. So there you go. And I can watch a tutorial. I just don't want to hurt myself. That's what I'm really scared about, is hurting myself. But this is the big boy gift. This is the big boy gift. So there we go. I am kind of nervous because my sister, every time she sews something, she is extremely distraught and upset. And I don't want to feel that way. So when I paint and I do knits, I just don't knit anymore. But I knitted through high school. Didn't finish not one thing I knitted. I was a serial project starter and I never finished one thing. But I do knit. I have my knitting needles. I have my ball of yarn. But I never felt that way. I was never angry while I did my crafts. So I'm not used to that feeling. I don't want that feeling. If it starts to stress me out, I'm putting it down. I'm gonna have to move on. But not forever, but in that moment. Because even though it stresses me out when I paint and stuff, I'm able to zone out for hours and just do it. It's like a hyperfixation thingy. So I hope it works like that with this and I don't get depressed. So there you go. But I haven't even taken this out of the foam completely yet because I didn't want to mess anything up before I showed y'all. But so crazy. Oh, there's a little practice swatch in there. So scary. Oh my gosh. So scary. I'm really gonna have to watch tutorials. But I already know the first thing I'm going to get. I don't know. I don't remember my vlogs. I don't remember what's in there. I don't remember what I say. I don't remember what I show. But I did go to a yard sale at one point. That feels like something I would mention in a vlog. But I did go on a yard sale and I did get multiple items. And I feel like that's something I definitely would haul, but who knows with me anymore? Who knows? But I got this really cute skirt. I can grab it for y'all, actually. I had it hanging up. So I got this really cute skirt. It's a midi skirt, right? So cute, so fun, so fresh, but she is so big. It is a ladies 16, but I got it at a yard sale and I just feel like she's so gorge. It's pleated, it flows nice. She's a midi. I want to try midis. I don't want to delve in too deep because I have big legs. My legs are large and in charge. So sometimes with midis and capris, I look like a Total Drama Island character by the calf, and that's not cute in real life. So we're tiptoeing in there, but I think I got this for like $2 because it was a yard sale. a garage sale. I think they're about to move or something, because they sold a lot of things. And I'm going into all this because I don't remember if I showed it, but that Keurig that I use, that's definitely been featured in vlogs, the K-Cup Keurig, that was also purchased at that yard sale. So there you go. But I got this there as well. And she's so cute. And I just want her to fit me. And maybe I can do something cute with the extra fabric. I can make a scarf. Is that not cute? The top is elastic. But there you go. I have a vision. But this is going to be my first project. And she's low stakes because it was $2 and from a yard sale. So there you go. Now we have gone through all of the parent gifts. So now we're going to do the gift from Tanaya. And the gift from Tanaya is so cute. She got me a 3-in-1 Lego creator. And with this Lego, you can either make this type of camera, the back of it, a camcorder type of camera, or this little TV radio thing. You can also make that, and that is so fun and cute. So they think, you see that I'm a star, basically. These are subliminally calling me a star, all these gifts. That's what it is. And it's so crazy that she got me a gift the year that I'm suffering financially, and I forced her and my brother to share their Christmas gift for me. That is my bad. I'm so sorry. But it is for their home, and it wasn't cheap. So give me a break. It wasn't cheap. I'm sorry, but y'all already know what I got them. 261 pieces. I've never put a Lego together in my life, so we're gonna see. Maybe I'll vlog that. I'm just gonna, the whole next year is gonna be me at random events and me crafting. And that's the life I want for myself. Now the gift from my sister. My sister got me an HD digital video camera. She got me this camcorder. So let me open her up. There's the user manual. One of my greatest joys, a manual. And I keep them all. Here's the charging box, extra battery pack, something to hook it up to the TV and watch, a lens wipe for the thing. I should probably keep that in the case. That would be smart. A C-type charger for it. A case. I should keep the lens wipe in the case. When you open up the case, I've put the camera in there. So cute. Now I understand why she talks me out of buying one for the Disney trip, because I was sure going to do it. Okay, I had my eyes on it. It was in my cart. It was in my cart. But here she is. Oh, just turned on against my will. But here she is. If I flip it on around, y'all can see it goes both ways, so I can vlog. And I was going to film all of my vlogs with this like it was found footage, but she vetoed me. She said no. She said that's what I got the iPhone for better camera quality. But I would love all of my vlogs to look like found footage because I edit them like that anyways. You know, she zooms in, zooms out. You know, also got me the SD card, a 64GB SD card to go with it, because she said it wouldn't, I can't record at all without it. The other battery pack is in the back. But there's so many things. If I go to the menu, let me just flip it around so y'all can see. But if I go to the menu, there's so many things on there. Filters, there's you could take pictures with this as well. There's so much going on, okay? Even a beauty filter in here. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it changes about your face. Maybe it just smooths or something. I don't know. You can change like the saturation and things like that. So fun. Okay, I don't know what the other buttons do. That's all I figured out so far, but I have the manual. Okay, also don't know how to charge it or the battery packs, but there you go. But there's this flap right here, and it takes a C-type and what looks like a headphone jack for some reason. It takes that, right? And maybe you have to charge the camera and the battery packs at the same time, because there's nothing on the battery packs that you can plug in here, like to the wall or something. So I think the battery pack has to be charged. It has to be attached to the camera. On top of here is how you zoom. What is it? So okay, so this way is zooming in and this way is zooming out. This is how you take a photo, and this is how I don't know what mode means. I'm not that advanced, okay? I don't know what mode means. I also don't know what this does either, okay? How do you start recording? I figured this out. Oh, the starting and stopping of recording is right here at the back. And, you know, something else I did figure out, this display thingy. There's this button right here that says disp, and it means display. And when you press it, you can see what your video looks like without the, you know, all the, to let you know recording or not. But you can put it back as well. But there she goes. Like, can you imagine me, you know? I'm going to be using this frequently. Like, whenever, like, B-roll of me, and by B-roll, I mean, like, stuff, I've already recorded for, like, 3 20 seconds, and that's while we were opening presents and stuff. So, there you go. Oh, there's also this strap. I don't know how to tighten it because it's really loose. But I don't know how to tighten it at all. But I'll figure that out. That's what the manual is for. You see this is drooping off my hand. It's doing nothing for me. But look at me. I got an electronic as well. So fun. So fresh. You see, everyone thinks I'm a star in the making. And that's all that matters. I'm also going to see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this for my gaming face cam, because I don't know if this is the type of camera that you could use as a webcam, but we see. But here she is. I'm gonna feel so retro. I won't even have to use the camcorder filter anymore because it's just gonna be that way. Y'all will be seeing this in the next vlog. Oh, I started recording on accident. Whoopsie. But y'all will be seeing this in the next vlog. It's so loud. At least it's really loud when you stop recording, so there's no mishaps or anything. Okay, but I can figure that out. Close it out. So let me know it's turned off. But this is so fun. I've always wanted something like this in my life. We used to have a little camera as kids that you could record with and like plug up the TV. But I don't want to talk about that. I'm still butthurt about that camera, okay? And I want to get into it. No, I have a new one. This is my first ever like real camera ever. And we got the manual for her. But so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw away my extra packaging now that I'm officially opening things. And I'm going to what you call it, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait until my brother and Tanaya gets here so I can give them their gift. And we're probably going to be snatched up for a Christmas movie or something, and it's going to be gumbo time because Christmas means gumbo. But I do have to still show y'all my jammies, my full body. I am going to take my off because just in case they bring the pup, I do not want him to slap out any of my brand new jewelry. So we're gonna have to put it on up, you know? Take it off right now before I forget. There she is. Super cute, super pretty. Tell you, with every new piece of jewelry, oh, it's way less painful coming off. With every new piece of jewelry I get, I feel like I'm just closer and closer to getting fairy allegations. And makes me so happy. Are you kidding? But I'm gonna go. That took me 30 minutes. And you know what's crazy? My sister literally told me, like, at her, I was like, oh, I only have like 4 left to show. And she literally told me, that should not take you 30 minutes, by the way. And I've been filming for 26 minutes. Where's the time go? Where does it go? There's been a message on my screen for the past like 8 minutes as well. Let me swipe that away. I was trying to ignore it. Oh, it popped right back up. Okay, cute. Oh, you know, it's a new one. Okay, cute. But I'm free. You know what? Let me just show you my pajamas now because there's no reason. The vacuum, the hand vac is going. I might as well just do what I need to do with you guys. Here are the pajamas. This is what they look like. But they are wide legs, super nice, super soft. The standard print throughout. I didn't want to stun on y'all too bad in the baby fat, you know? Y'all with some sort of confidence. Just a wee bit of confidence I gotta leave y'all with. But let me finish and throw away my excess packaging. And please, for the life of me, try not to throw away a instruction manual because I need them all. Oh, there's something else in the box for the sewing machine. It's these little extra bits and bobs. Just some extra pieces, I guess. White and black thread and extra white and black thread bobbins and a needle and threader. But that needle thing looks weird. I don't know what that is. It's unknown. Okay. I'll see y'all later. I do have to pick like something because I'm going back to filming in like probably tomorrow, because I think the last video I have filmed, edited, and it's for the January 7th, which is the first Wednesday of the new year. And I just like it. I don't know. Y'all are crooked. That's my bad. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
They need to make a movie about the true heroes of the holidays, moms.
Hello guys. I believe ignore the lighting and quality. That's my bad. I have my movie on and I'm ready to wrap presents. Let me wait until this song ends so that I don't get copyrighted, y'all. I've cooled it a little bit on the music. And so, obviously, since we're wrapping presents, this has to go in the actual Christmas Day vlog that comes out after Christmas, because if I don't, we'll see what they got. Nathan and Tanaya, they don't watch my vlogs, but Lena and Mom would know what they got for themselves. So, being proactive here. But we're gonna go through stuff. We're gonna start with Paul's birthday present. Not everything is here. Ex-birthday, now Christmas present, because it ended up being cooler than his Christmas present. It came early, so it came today. It was supposed to come tomorrow, and my mom's main gift is not coming until around the 10th of December. And we're gonna cut to that. I just got a message. We're gonna cut to that clip after this, because obviously I don't have it yet, and it's still gonna have to go in this vlog if I don't want her to see what she got. I just got another message. Okay. I haven't gotten messages all of today, and right when I start filming I get messages. But that is that. So I'm opening what I have. So literally the only present I don't have now is my mom's main present. So yeah, I think, yeah, the only one I don't have. And the presents for the pups. I don't have the presents for the pups yet. You don't really need to, I don't wrap dog presents, really. I just give it to them. But I'm going to show you Paul's birthday present first, because that's going to go under the tree, but it's not going to be in the same wrapping paper as my presents. There's a tree over there. That's the place I've chosen for it, even though y'all have already seen it a bunch now. In my time, I did it yesterday because I knew I wanted to wrap the presents. But here is Paul's birthday gift that was going to be his Christmas gift until his birthday gift turned out way cooler. So I got him a Heritage DNA test kit. I got one for my mom a few years back. She's very excited about it. But I got Paula because when I got my mom's, he said he really wanted to get a DNA test, and I know him and his mom were very curious because his mom was adopted, so they have no idea, going on in their genealogy. So this was going to be his Christmas gift, but now it is his birthday gift. And you know what? By Christmas, he should know his heritage. I got him one, and that is going to be wrapped in my wrapping paper that I've used. I used this wrapping paper for last year, and I used this, I'm holding up the wrong thing. I used this wrapping paper last year, and I've been using it for my Christmas gifts all year as well. A miracle, there's some still left, but I've been using that, and that's going to be Paul's gift wrapping, because you're using it for birthday gifts all year as well. And this is the wrapping paper that I am using for my gifts this year. It's left over from last year and probably the year before that. I was gonna get my own wrapping paper this year, but I don't have the budget, babes, and that's just my room. So that is what is going under the tree. But I really wanted some cute pastel wrapping paper. I just couldn't afford that. And you know what? I probably could if I applied myself. I just don't want to. You know, I go out of my way when there's stuff here, okay? So that's the wrapping paper situation, but this is Paul's birthday gift. And since we went over Paul's birthday gift, we should do his actual Christmas gift here, which I have right here that arrived today. I'm wrapping it in this packaging. Oh, speaking of packaging, I have this like red paper to wrap up the stuff inside of the present. You know, like when I open the box, they don't immediately see what it is, so there's still a little bit of wonder because some of the boxes have multiple things in them. Well, they're going to have multiple things in them, so it's gonna go up in there. But here's Paul's Christmas gift. Let's open her up. As you can see, there is a sheath thingy in here, but underneath the sheath thingy is a mini sword. I got the mini one for budget reasons. So it's like a dagger size. But as you can see, this, I believe it's called the Sword of Omens. I don't know why I said omens so weird. Am I saying it weird still? The Sword of Omens. Oh, I don't know what accent that is that's coming out when I say that word, but ignore it, okay? Sword of Omens. I said it normal that time. Oh my gosh. From Thundercats. And the reason, you can't even really see it in all of its glory, but trust me, there's a lot of glory. How can I make this better? I'm using my front camera, so it's not really helpful, but it's really nice. Like the kind of, it's completely metal. It's non-stab worthy. Don't worry. They made sure you could not hurt yourself with this thing. But it's completely metal, as you can hear. And it has the eye on both sides. It's mirrored on both sides. And it has the gems with a gem at the end. But this is the dagger size one. And it is from Thundercats. I don't remember if I said that. It's from Thundercats. And I was not expecting it to be this high of quality. And since it is, I was like, you know what? I should probably switch them around because this is way cooler than this. Let's be honest. This is way cooler than this. So I was like, I should switch it. But I called my mom to make sure I wasn't being stupid by switching it. And she agreed that I should switch it. But she's super cool. And she comes, I'm going to put the little tip thingy back on. I'm going to wrap this in the red paper in this box as well. Just for a little added flavor. Even though that is the only thing in there. But what did I just do with the sheath? Y'all saw me put it somewhere and I've lost it. Oh, I found it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap them in the red paper as well. But that is now the Christmas gift. Oh, and the sheath, it's leather. Obviously faux leather, but then it like up the top around the handle or whatever. Yeah, that is his Christmas gift now. I actually really like Thundercats. I grew up watching Thundercats because of him. So that's what he's getting for Christmas. So he's done. And the birthday is one of those unfortunate December babies. Sorry to every December baby. I feel so bad for y'all. Y'all have to share a birthday that's the same month as Christmas. Like, I know unless you are from a wealthy family, every birthday of yours have been absolutely subpar. And even more subpar the closer you get to Christmas. Whether it's before or after, if you're too close to Christmas, it's over with for your birthday. It's over with. But anyways, moving on. Who comes out first? My mom. So this is the other part of my... Okay, I got another notification. Okay, but this is for my mom. I got her an watch that I really want to steal because mine's kind of booky now. But whatever. I'm going to buy myself another one. I'll buy myself another one, I guess. I got her this watch simply because I just thought, I was like, I got her main gift, and I got her a main gift way long ago. Like, I got her main gift before we even left for Disney. Like, I got her main gift before we even left for Disney, and it's still not here. It's gonna be here like December 10th, as I said. But when I got that gift, I was like, I just kind of, well, I don't feel bad, But something in my spirit, I was like, I'll get her another little thing to go with it. I know she's just gonna really like the gift, but I just thought, as well, get her something else just so she has something else, because her gift was really cost efficient. For everyone's gifts, and her gift was surprisingly way less than I was willing to spend for each person's gift. And I was like, you know what, I have money left over, I might as well get her this as well. And it's something she's said she's wanted or was interested in. We'll see if she uses it. That's not shade. It's just a matter of we don't go like, I don't know if anyone in our family really walks long distances not on the treadmill. So, but just feel like it's something she's wanted. Like I like tracking my calories as I walk around the house. So maybe she will as well. But she has the option. But that was just because I had budget left over, you know. Got her another thing. Also in this bag is the gift I got for Nathan and Tanaya. Now I know this is two contradictory statements, okay? Because I just said I got my mom this because there was budget left over. And this is going to sound very contradictory. But to save budgets, I have combined my brother and my brother's girlfriend's gift together, okay? But out, okay? I could gift together. And you might be like, Brooklyn, why did you do that when you had budget left over and you could have been his gift and her gift? Hear me out once again. They're sharing. But I was like, I'll just get them something for the home. I was like, should I get them? It was between this and a weighted blanket. But you know what? It was between this and the weighted blanket. And I was like, should I get this and the weighted blanket? But then I ended up getting the watch for my mom. So then I couldn't afford the weighted blanket anymore. So they had to suffer. I'm sorry. But if I see something cute in the store, maybe while I'm shopping before Christmas comes around, maybe they'll get another thing. But to be fair, I'm buying stuff for them and their dogs. Like, yes, it's a gift for their dogs, but that's also something that they don't have to buy for their dogs. So it's by proxy a gift for them. So hear me out. But I got them. I was thinking about the dogs when I got this. But I was like, how fun would it be? Well, to watch Baby Bear live his life when no one is home. So I got them this. I searched pet camera, but this came up, and it's like this home security. It's the Blink Mini 2. I did try it out. I'll insert a picture that I took of me and my sister using it. But it does work. The motion detection thing does work, because I tried to survey myself sleeping, because I'm pretty sure I have a sleep disorder. But that's a different story. But I had to turn it off, because it turns out when you motion detect, it gives you a notification. I assume it's for when no one is home, because it literally gives you a loud, abrasive notification every time you move. So whenever I slightly moved in my bed, it woke me up. So that didn't work. I had to turn it off immediately. But it works, okay? And don't worry, I did delete it. So I will not be stalking them in their home. I did delete the device from my account. But I got the Blink Mini 2, and this is something both of them could use. I went practical. I did go practical with their gift, because with my brother, y'all know, he loves Dragon Ball Z, and I got him I painted him a Dragon Ball Z painting. That vlog is on the channel if you want to watch. So I didn't want to go Dragon Ball Z. And with my brother's girlfriend, I don't know anything about her interests. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know a single thing about her interests. So it's very hard to shop for her as well, besides just generic girl things. So honestly, this was way more stress-free for me, buying for them together for their home. But by the way, I'm so excited. He asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year. So it's looking like this might be year 2 of me getting a Christmas gift for my brother. Very exciting stuff. I'm so excited. It's the start of a whole new world for me. The start of a whole new world. A dazzling place I never knew. I'm so excited. Is there anything else? Last but not least, this is my sister's gift. I moved them both into this box because this is what it's going to be wrapped in, the Amazon box. Well, no, This is the Amazon box that half of the gift arrived in. I just put the other half in there. So this year for my sister, y'all know last year I got her the Sabrina Carpenter perfume. And I don't know, I just know for sure I got her the Sabrina Carpenter perfume, and that's all I know for sure. I don't really remember. It was a year ago. Where are the scissors? I put it. But first things first, I was saying that because I didn't want to get her fragrances again, and she hasn't really had anything that has gone viral on TikTok or anything. She usually has something from that she wants. There wasn't really any this year. There's nothing she was fiending for this year, so I just decided to go fashion related because she always says she's struggling fashion wise. So I just cut it open, by the way. So I was like, I'll just get her stuff that I think is super cute because our styles aren't, well, they're different, but they're not, I know what she likes. So first I got her these UGG dupes. I don't even know if she has shoes like these. I feel like she maybe used to have shoes like these, but I haven't seen them in a long time, which means that if she did have shoes like these, they are damaged beyond repair by now. So she has new ones, but I tried to remember, but I just don't have a very good memory. But these are the slides kinds because she told me that she really wanted to have a cute slip-on shoe for on the go. So I got these. These is what they look like, and I got them in a size 8 because they didn't have any halves, so she wears a 7.5, and I would have gone down to the 7, but the 8 was cheaper. So her she blows. This is what she looks like. We actually have the same shoe size. I just opt for 8s and she opts for the actual 7.5s, but she blows. So that's gift number 1, and I know she'll like it. It's just a matter of does she already have them, because my memory is not serving me well. Can I get it back in there? It's not less. Oh, it's looking like yes. I got it back in there. So exciting. So that's gift number 1. And gift number 2 is just a really cute purse I found. She's a purse girly, if you didn't know. And I couldn't afford Coach anymore. So I'm saying anymore. If I was buying only for her, I could have afforded Coach. But I found this really cute purse. Very Y2K inspired. Honestly, I would wear this purse as well. But here she is. It's in my sister's exact color palette. Black, silver, and pink. That's everything she loves in one. Black, silver, and pink. And it's Y2K. This is I guess if you wanted to, you could use this as a strap, but in the picture it's a little dangly. This strap comes off and the chain comes off, so I guess you could use it. This is cute as well if you use this as a strap, but we're gonna show it how it was advertised. But here she is. It's like this faux denim. It's actually like a velour. The actual purse itself is a velour velvet, and this is a pleather. The pink is pleather, and the stars are pink embroidered thread, and the buckle is functioning, so you unbuckle it to unzip it, and there's actually a pretty good amount of space in this bag. Like I did stuff it. Well, I put the bubble wrap back in there, but you can fit a lot in there. I was shocked by that. I was worried nothing would fit in there, but it does. So this is the purse that she has bought in. My sister's Christmas list was surprisingly short this year. I'm gonna put it in the dust cover, and then but my sister's Christmas list was surprisingly short this year. She hasn't had as many hyperfixations, y'all. So as I said, I just decided to go with her style and hope for the best. But I think I'm gonna put the purse at the bottom because I know she doesn't have the purse. She might have the shoes, but I know she doesn't have the purse. So we're gonna put the purse at the bottom, and then she can put the shoes. I'll put the shoes first so she sees those first. But now that y'all have seen everything, now we stuff it all in this big bag. This humongous bag is what that sword came in, the box inside. I'll never understand their packaging choices, but that is neither here nor there. So now we're about to wrap everything. Here is everything. It's much less not in my closet and in these packages. But I'm glad it's not a whole lot, because even though we're missing one, because it's all going under my tiny tree, and that's where it's gonna live until Christmas Day. I gotta hurry because my sister wants to wrap presents tonight as well. I was also keeping her presents in my closet, so that's why it was a bit crowded. I'm holding hers as well, even though there's plenty of room in her closet. It has to go in mine. But I'm only holding 2 of her gifts. But yeah, you're gonna see my mom's last gift. Even I have to be censored for y'all because it involves information that is not released to the public yet. But y'all are gonna see it. I guess I'll just put like sticky note over the title. I don't know, but we shall see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn up my movie. I have to completely rewind it because I completely ignored it this entire time. So I gotta rewind it, and I'm going to time lapse me wrapping the gifts. 'Tis the season, guys. 'Tis is the season for me to feel like Santa Claus. I love giving gifts. And you know what? I feel like this year, I will admit I could have done better. But next year, hopefully I have money so that I can do better. Okay? Time lapse. Gifts are wrapped. Yay! Yay! Okay, anyways. See y'all in the next clip. Hello guys, it is December 8th now, and I told y'all the package was gonna arrive on December 10th, but it actually arrived very early on December 3rd. Like literally it went to ship on December 1st, and the morning of December 3rd, she was delivered. So shipping went very fast. I was expecting it to arrive on its intended time because, you know, it's the holidays. But she is here. So I'm going to give y'all a review. But first, I got my markers out because we're about to wrap it right now, of course. Where are the markers I got out? I got out these metallic markers because they're opaque. But I'm going to block out the, what do they call it? Like the return address or the address that I came from, because that gives a hint at what it is, and I don't want her to know what it is before, you know, she opens it. I'm gonna black that out with the darkest one I have, even though any of them will do because they're very opaque. So let me just, okay, there she goes. She is blacked out. Is it written anywhere else? No, it's not. Okay, that's done. That was simple. I love these little markers. They came with my my scrapbook. Okay, so open it up because I am wrapping it in this, so trying to keep like all the stickiness intact. So I can show y'all what I got with a little bit of censoring because y'all can't see everything for reasons that will make sense. Okay, let me cover this. But here is my mom's gift. And if you can tell, okay, this is what it is. If you can tell, I am covering the title because this is her currently not finished novel that will one day be published for you. As I was saying, I'm gonna use the back to talk to y'all, but I did bootleg it off of her computer. I've gotten y'all see those smudges? I think that's Vaseline off my hands. Whoopsie, I don't know what to do about that. But I bootlegged it off of her computer because she's been talking about her writing rut and how she wants to be writing more. So I thought seeing her having a physical version of one of her books, it would be inspiring and something to look forward to. But this is unfinished, and look how thick she is. So I got it off of her computer. The formatting is a wee bit weird. The title page, why is it on this side? And the table of contents is also on this side, and the numbering is still at the bottom. It's at the bottom throughout the whole book. And that would be because Word Online was giving me a run for my money. Y'all know Word Online, it doesn't have all the features of regular Word, and I was not going to buy Word for a month just for this moment. I was not going to do that, as well as I'm not even in school anymore, so there was no way I was going to be using Word for anything else but that moment. So I did what I could with Word Online, and the table of contents are wrong because they're like a couple of pages off, because when I exported the book into Barnes and Noble Press, the book page numbers changed. I think it became more page. Let me see. Let me look at the. When I exported it, the page numbers changed. So before I exported it, they were right, but now it's not right anymore. And there's nothing I can do about that. Let me see. It was more pages. It's like 3 or 4 pages longer after I exported it. So if you use Barnes and Noble Press, please know that your table of contents, it might be a little bit off now after you exported it. I don't know how it became 3 or 4 pages longer, but it did. But this gift I got it off of Barnes and Noble Press. And if you did not know, Barnes and Noble Press, you can upload and make a copy. This is a hardcover matte book. You can upload and make your own book for honestly, this costs less than a hardcover Harry Potter book. This was with tax and shipping. Keep in mind, with tax and shipping, this was less than 19 bucks, y'all. Insane. That's why I got her the second gift as well, because I feel like this is a meaningful gift, but I just want her to have something worth more than 19 bucks. But this book was 19 bucks. Well, less than 19 bucks for shipping and everything. But to make it a little bit more special, at the end, I got messages from me and my sister. I asked my brother to send one, and he never did. He said he would, and he never did. So he missed his opportunity, okay? I'm waiting forever. But me and my sister's message are in there at the very end. Some words of encouragement. So this is her main Christmas gift. I'm not allowed to read this book, y'all, but y'all are. So here she is. And I don't have to worry about my mom walking in because she's at work. I need to do something about these Vaseline smudges. What do I do about that? Okay, the book, you get to choose. I don't know what to do about that. You get to choose. You have to design your own cover, obviously, which was extremely hard for me to do because I've never done something like that before, and the matting was very weird, so it took a lot of iterations for me to even get the stuff I did get centered. And if you'll notice, the book is pretty plain because I to choose the size of the book. You get to choose if you want it hard or soft cover. You get to choose what paper. So I customized everything, and I chose the book to be like this matte. I thought it was going to be a dry matte, and it is like this silky smooth satin matte, but I wanted it to be matte because I was going to like put these cool like the Victorian borderish, swirly border on the book to spice it up with my gold metallic marker. But since it's this satiny matte, that is not going to work. It's going to smudge everywhere. So I could have just not gotten it in matte, but at least it feels good in your hands. It's very satiny, very smooth. And the book, I guess, is cute enough. It's just really plain. I can't customize her anymore. But it's okay because this isn't the official book. It's just like a manuscript of sorts. But I went through to each chapter. I'm trying not to expose, but I went through to each chapter, and I like cute fonts of I made the titles all cute fonts and made them bold and big. So like the formatting within the book is nice. It's just that table of contents is wrong by 3 or 4 pages, and about it. But like with the introduction, if I can cover that up with the introduction, can you see? I formatted things. I did. So it looks like a real book. So exciting. And the print is kind of big. I don't know if I don't remember print size, but I feel like the print size is this size because that's what it was in Word. So like, could read this without my glasses because the print's kind of, if you could see, the print is kind of large. So there you go. But I feel like this is one of the cooler gifts I've ever gotten, very personalized. I've been trying to think of like an author type gift for her for a while, and this was one of my strikes of genius. But y'all see why I had to get it so early, and it is because I got it from Barnes and Noble. And the only one who knows about this gift currently is my sister, and she's the only one who's seen it. Paul hasn't seen it or anything. I was thinking about having him write something to put it in the book, but him and mom were up chatting, and I could hear them through the walls up chatting when I was getting everyone messages. That ended up being one message because my sister was the only one who sent one. Like, let me leave him alone. And said my brother didn't end up sending one. He didn't know about it. I just asked him, I was like, send mom a message. I'm wrapping it in this red paper first so she doesn't see it immediately when she opens the box. Give it a little razzle dazzle. So I was like, send mom a message so she can, it's just said, I told them both, I was like, send mom a message regarding her writing career, words of encouragement. And my sister sent hers, and my brother, I think he forgot immediately because he said, oh, I'm doing something right now, but I'm gonna send it. And then I never got it. So here we go. She's back up in there within the red paper. So now I just got it, but he doesn't know what it is. And my sister knows what it is because I asked her, because I was like, does she have any books this texture? Which she did, because I wanted to get her opinion on whether or not I should risk it and try customizing the cover. But she was like, it's not worth the risk. And I agreed. So the cover shall stay as she is. She's good enough. So we got this. She's a little tore up, as you can see, because my sister was in fact struggling to wrap her presents, but she got it done. And she's renting spots underneath my tree, 50 cents a week. I think I could use the strap that she left, even though her nail has clearly went through the paper. Y'all didn't even see it, but in my Disney vlog, I did do her nails in my Disney vlog. I just didn't film it for whatever reason. I wasn't even bothered to film it. So y'all can actually get started with, with Christmas things. Christmas Day, well, Christmas week, Christmas things, and get out of the past. So let's get into the time lapse. I have it on Freakier Friday while I do this, by the way. So I'm gonna start the movie. I learned from last time. Hello guys, it is the next day. It is December 26th. It's late in the day. It's 4:19. I'm about to have my lunch. I have my 12 pizza rolls. Are there actually 12? There's supposed to be 12. That's my 12 pizza rolls and my drink in my brand new Bratz cup. Y'all to see my day in my new life with my new items, at least. To wrap up the vlog, I haven't waited. Y'all know I do my life changes because I feel like I take my life changes more seriously than New Year's resolutions, because I feel like New Year's resolutions are like goals. So I do the life, so it's something that I want to start doing forever instead of like just really cool goal. Instead of like climbing Mount, I could do yoga times a week for the rest of my life or something like that. That's not one of them, but I just decided, I'm a little early. So I put, the only thing I've started honestly is I put a 3.5, y'all know the only social media I have is Instagram. YouTube counts as social media, but the only like short form media app I have is Instagram. And it's been really starting to depress me lately. My Instagram is really political, which is inherently really depressing.
with the stuff sprinkled in. So I was like, okay, I have a three. I think the on the focus feature on the iPhone. So I put a daily limit on it, and the limit is 3.5 hours, and I feel like that's a really good compromise. Like just 3.5 hours over the course of my day. I feel like it's also kind of long, you know. Never used focus feature before, so I don't know how I can tell. I've already used Instagram today. I don't know how long. I feel like it was 30 or 45 minutes. I've been on Instagram today, somewhere in that ballpark. I I cannot tell, like, do they do warnings when you're close to your max? Is it sprung upon you, you know? But we're gonna live and learn. But I have y'all here because I'm eating lunch, and I have my TV on. I'm going to watch Vicious. I've never seen Vicious before. It came out this year. I saw no trailers for it whatsoever. No, I did not. I saw not one trailer. Oh, it's still kind of zoomed in. Cute. Let me zoom on out. But I saw no trailers for it whatsoever. But here we are. And I'm going to start building my Lego so I could finally put it up for decor. I said finally, and I got it yesterday. So I can put it up for decor. And I don't know how long this is going to take me to build. I don't know why I'm so exhausted, like, today. It's kind of tired, a little bit of a headache. I don't know. Maybe life's catching up with me. And I haven't even really been doing anything. I need to choose which one I want. I think I'm gonna do the camera on the front. I mean, I could switch it around, right? But I have my camcorder here, and if I display this camcorder, I don't want two camcorders around the room. So maybe I'll just do this one. I'm showing the little TV radio thing no love, but that's my bad. Maybe it'll have its day. Maybe like once a year I could just switch which one it is, you know? But I'm still working on my vision for the year. It's probably already kind of long, but I am working on it. And that's about it. That's the only plans I have right now. I also want to find a book to read. Isn't it so exciting? If y'all have noticed a change in quality, big news, look at it's my iPhone. How exciting. I'm not filming on my iPhone. I thought it would be fun, even though my sister told me I should not be vlogging everything with this camera. I was like, since I'm using my gifts for the day, trying them all out or whatever, why not film this entire day with my brand new camcorder, digital camera? How exciting. I haven't even, like, I filmed test things yesterday, but I don't know how to go back and watch them or find them. And I did not transfer them to the computer, so I don't even know what the audio and stuff sounds like. So we shall see. But we're vlogging like it's 2005. I feel like that's really fun. Is that not so fun? I think that's really fun. So, but yeah, look, y'all can finally see my phone. My dino case, these dinos, it's kind of shady that they put the volcano on there, but that's whatever, okay? And which has been the same lock screen for like 3 years now. But if you did not know, I do make all of my lock screens, and by make I mean I'm like a collage. I mean like collage style. I'll pick a theme, and then I'll find a bunch of pictures to create a scene that I want, so to speak. So I made this one because I saw this screenshot from Billy and Manny. I love the Grim Adventures. Do I turn my brightness down for this camera? I'll turn it all the way down, even though my brightness is already very low. I just turn all the way down. Okay, so you can, but it's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I love this show so dearly, which is why before this lock screen, for a few years, my lock screen was Courage the Cowardly Dog. We see a theme here. Freaky Cartoon Network shows is a theme for my home screens the last decade for some reason. But it was Courage the Cowardly Dog before this. But I got, y'all know the cut scene that was in. So what am I trying to say? The cute cut scene that was in The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, I cut them out of the cut scene put them on a new, like, I thought background was better than the heart background that they had on the show. I don't know if I just doxed somebody, because anyways, I don't save numbers. And then I added like the cute. So now it's like a more, and it's, oh my gosh, and it's background size. I made the cutest one. I made a SpongeBob one for my sister 1 year, and it is so cute. I need to see if I can find it because she got no love. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on, I think it might be in my Google Photos because obviously I didn't make it on this. So I'm gonna go all the way like back. It's funny that because of my digital camera and stuff, like the blue one that y'all see me use, that also prints and stuff. Like literally in since I moved them on my phone and stuff, and in Google Photos, and in my Google Photos, they're dated to 1969. Like, hello? No one in this home was alive in 1969. But apparently, there we all are. This is a cabin trip pictures, as you can see, but it wasn't even August. And it's always, it wasn't even, that trip wasn't even in August. But apparently, this was August 18th, 1969 on a Monday. And that's just truth, according to Google and my phone. But it's funny, I don't know why the camera has the to date the pictures, but that's okay. And there's no way I can like fix that. So we are accepting her as she is, you know? Guys, I have a screenshot of my old one. My Courage one. You could tell, I don't even, yeah. What day was that? 20. This was from 2020, but that's the one that I accidentally looked like. I don't know why I have notifications from Shutterfly. I was definitely trying to get picture prints. You know those lied, and it was like, you could get free prints, and I probably got Shutterfly because of that. I'm tired of looking. And this crazy thing is I know I could easily get it on the other phone, but it's dead. So it died. So there's nothing I can do about that. Y'all will see it one day. My food's gonna get cold playing around. But I'm gonna start the movie, and then, eventually, but I'm gonna start the movie, and immediately when I finish my food, I'm gonna attempt to create this, and hopefully, I don't know what the battery life is like on this as well, so this is a good trial run, but it came with 2 battery packs, and I charged them both last night. I did charge them both last night, so it should be okay, you know? If it dies, I'm gonna see what the battery life on these things are like. Because once the second one dies, you can't charge the battery packs without them being plugged up to the camera. So it's like you're charging the camera, but you're charging the actual battery pack instead of the camera. So there's no telling how long they're gonna last. So once the second one dies, I can't film anymore because I gotta charge the camera as well. So we shall see, but so exciting. I've literally never put a Lego together. I played with Legos, but it's never been Legos that, it's always like the Legos that you're not actually, that aren't meant to be built into something. The free build Legos, I don't know if that's I don't know what's the name of them, but I've only ever played with free build Legos, not dedicated structure Legos. So this is a first for me. But I'm going to eat, hydrate hopefully, and watch Vicious. Hope it's good, but I am easy to please, so it probably will be to me. See y'all in a bit. I'm not gonna lie, I have the Lego Builder app that it QR code linked to. The movie's still going, by the way. But I have it here, right? First of all, the one that I chose is the longest one by double. The other two, look how skinny they are compared. And I don't think I can do this today because I don't know what the build time on this thing is, and literally the first instruction is to empty every bag onto the table and separate it by color. And I promise you, when I've seen little videos of other people doing it, there are little number bags, so you could do it in steps. But these have no numbers. It's a one-seater, if you will. I don't want to lose any pieces because I definitely was not planning to do this all today. So what I'm thinking is oh my goodness. Today is just going to be a sewing day probably. I was planning to do both, which is why I was not going to do the whole Lego thing today. But it looks like it's going to be just sewing. So I'm going to look on my phone for things because as y'all know, I want to upcycle this skirt. So I want to find a tutorial or inspo first before I do that. So change of plans. But I did put the twinkle lights on because I like them. Anyways, just wanted to update y'all. It did not go the best. Well, I have it on leap year. It is 2 in the morning. I have had a busy day, but I'm about to try now. I have these things sitting, and I'm going to show y'all me in the skirt so y'all see it before. I'll try to get some b-roll of me trying to figure it out, but I am tired, so I don't feel like having a camera on me. But I want to get this done for whatever reason. So I'm going to try, at least start it, but in my mind, it's only going to be sewing 2 lines in my mind. So we shall see. But I just got back in my room. I was in my mom's room the past few hours. So wish me luck. The skirt, this is kind of what it looks like. But we're gonna make her fit me. Hopefully, we're gonna make her fit me. And this is kind of what the length is looking like. I almost dropped it off of me. But now is the time. I'm gonna flip it inside out and measure it, and then I'll be back with y'all because I don't want anything to pop out while I'm trying to do this. So I'm gonna get started.